pause, lead to what I'm saying. I know your heart is in it, but can you please be still? Oh.
At Walmart right now, I don't want to bring the camera in there because I'm too nervous for that. But you know, God is working on. He's working on my social awkwardness. You know, He's helping me speak to people because I be looking at people crazy, not in a bad way, but it's just like I get so shy. I don't know why, but hey man, I'm gonna do this, come back, and then we're gonna get straight to it, bro. Let's get to this, man.
We'll keep on rising up. And now I call for you, Lord. I know you love my prayers. There isn't one that you won't answer. I'll always put my faith in you.
I still keep it in my pocket though. Now, I may not be able to see me clearly. It is kind of dark out here, I'm not gonna lie. It's nighttime. I just came to the park. I was like, you know what? I had to go to Walmart. Why not just come out here to my local park and just chop it up with y'all since I already got to talk to y'all daily. Y'all monkeys. No, I'm joking. I can't speak. I'm feeling pretty good so far about it. I'm not really like okay, car, just keep going. I'm not really as stressed or cluttered. I am just trying to work out the schedule of posting on both channels because it is kind of hard, but we're gonna get straight to it. But I gotta go in my notes again, man. The Holy Spirit be spitting through them notes. I'm telling you, when it be nighttime, when I be reading off camera, bro, Holy Spirit be spitting. This note that I wrote down was to give y'all some context. It was really just mainly about, I was thinking about back when I had a job, back in like, 2022? I was like 16 when I was working that job, and I worked at a restaurant where I worked at Pollo Tropical. And I worked on the drive-through, but also gave people food, and I cleaned up, all types of stuff like that. So it was bad. Basically, I had to serve people, you know what I'm saying? And me being that prideful person I did not like serving people, especially customers coming in, mad about their orders, or, oh, you got the order wrong, or this and that. I was not having it. And I used to get mad. I used to want to curse people out. I would catch crazy attitudes and start messing all type of stuff up. But then, what this says, what I wrote down last night was, after remembering people at my job showing me sorrow and comfort for having to deal with the wrongdoings of others, it made me question how many times God has had to comfort or apologize on my behalf because of my wrongdoings and issues I've caused. Now, I really wrote that down because I was thinking about a specific story where I was working one day and this family that used to come in like all the time, they came in, put all the tables together, trashed the whole place, man. Put like food, it's plates, it's rice, it's drinks. Like, how do you get water on the floor? I didn't understand it, but it was a mess everywhere. Now, I spoke to my manager and he's like, oh, you know, the customer's always right. The customer's always right. We can't do nothing about it. But I'm like, bro, I'm not having that, right? But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go clean it up. That's my job. I'm getting paid. Went to go clean it up, right? As I'm cleaning up, I see 2 quarters in the middle of the pile of mess. Now I'm seeing the messes all over the restaurant, right? There's 2 quarters on the table in the middle of the pile of all the mess. To me, that's kind of crazy. Like that, I would have started to, I wanted to run my fate. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to fight. Not because I felt disrespected with the low amount of money or because it was quarters or nothing, but it's the fact that they acknowledge that there's someone who's going to clean up their mess, and they stood in care to clean it up after themselves. So I really took that as a message of when people are living outside of the will of God, they're living in sin and they're willfully doing things that are wrong, willfully doing things that goes against God, whether you know it or not, whether you know it's wrong or not, because we all have that moral compass where we know something we shouldn't be doing, you know? But when we're doing all these things, God literally has to apologize to those people those persons who we are hurting and causing hurt to, you know what I'm saying? He has to go and apologize and care and nurture and comfort those people who we are out here as humans are hurting. You know what I'm saying? So when you're living in sin, it's not just about your life. It's not just about, oh, you not being able to do what you want to do or you following these rules. No, it's about you loving God and loving others. It's about respecting God and respecting others. It's about treating others with the love and respect that they deserve. And you may say, oh, not everybody deserves love or respect. we can say the same thing about ourselves. We don't deserve love and respect from God. We don't deserve that at all, but He gives it to us effortlessly. And that's where it's like, when you choose to no longer live in sin, you start to realize how much the fruit that you bear, like we was talking about in the last video, bearing fruit, how much the fruit that you bear is so much fruitful for others around you. I'm so sorry if it's windy, but yeah, I'm sorry. But you start to realize how much, I can't think of the word right now, but yeah, once you start to live with that mindset of treating others and God with the love and respect that they deserve, you truly start to realize the impact of your sinful life. Literally leaving your sin behind and choosing God will show you how much how impactful your sin truly is. You know what I'm saying? And yes, we're not supposed to dwell on the past or the things that we have done, but we have to acknowledge it and understand how God has changed us, how God has took us out of that grave that we dug for ourselves. Oh, it's so windy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to block it. But yeah, we have to acknowledge all that God has done for us. And I really, cause I've lived a life, I was a very different person, a couple years ago, 2 years ago. I was different. I didn't care about people. I didn't care about people's feelings. I only wanted what was gonna benefit me. You know what I'm saying? And I had to really sit back and think, like, dang, God is really out here having to apologize and comfort others on my behalf. That's really it. Receiving that revelation, it was a beautiful thing. But yeah, we just, for the people, if you have not given your life to Christ and acknowledged that you no longer want to live for this world and that you want to live for God, you have to understand and really truly think about the sin that you're living in. Understand how it's impacting others around you and not just yourself. Living for God is not about yourself. It's selfless. That's why we have to be selfless. You have to understand the people around you, understand the lives that you're impacting with what you're doing. And it's very deep. It's way deeper. We could go way deeper, but it's kind of cold. I'm freezing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Yeah, there's a guy walking by. I'm getting kind of nervous. I'm getting kind of nervous. That's really the end of it. If I got something else to add, I'll probably add it. I don't know if y'all can see me. It's kind of dark out here, but I appreciate y'all for making it to the end of this video, man. I pray that y'all have a blessed day, night, morning, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. I pray that it's blessed. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Always remember that Jesus Christ loves you, man. What that verse say on the back. And make sure y'all go shop at Angels on Earth, bro. AOE. Y'all go shop. It's tough. That boy has age. It's tough. But hey, man. God bless y'all. I love y'all. I will catch y'all tomorrow. Signing out on day 3. Oh my gosh, we teeing up. All right, y'all. I'm up. Oh man, I'm hungry. I can't even eat yet.